Oh, why hello, Sagers.
Welcome back.
We missed you while the seniors were away finishing their amazing IB film assessment.
On this episode of Sage News, we'll have our classic segments, Save the Date, and Week in a Minute.
We will also have a fan favorite returning this week, IB Messages. I'm Aiden.
And I'm Alistair. And this is Sage News.
Ezra is shirtless this episode. Ezra is shirtless this episode. Ezra is shirtless this episode. Ezra will be shirtless this episode. During Week in a Minute, Ezra will be shirtless. This is an Aiden promise.
Cut.
We'll start this episode with Week in a Minute.
So you squirrels can learn about local and global news.
We'll hand it off to our co-hosts, Clive and Ezra. And by the way, I should mention this again. Ezra is shirtless. Hello, Sagers.
Welcome back to Week in a Minute. This one's going to be a doozy, so get ready.
There was a chemical explosion at Newburyport factory. 5 workers were within the danger zone of the explosion. 4 of the workers have been found and brought to the hospital, while 1 worker is still unaccounted for.
A Delta flight was delayed by 4 hours after a swarm of bees clustered on the plane's wing.
The bees wanted to know if the pilot liked jazz. The main suspect in the Atlanta mass shooting was arrested after an extensive manhunt. 1 person was killed in the shooting and 4 more were injured.
132 known members of the Italian mob were arrested after a collaborative effort from the German-Italian police. Sadly, they can no longer cook the pizza.
2 allegedly Ukrainian military drones blew up above the Kremlin building in Russia. Putin claims that the drones were an assassination attempt on him, with Putin referring to the incident as a, quote, planned terrorist attack, end quote.
The U.S. and the Ukraine have denied any involvement in the drones' attacks. Many people are speculating that the attacks are strategized by Russia to justify other attacks from Russia, such as an attempt on Zelensky's life.
A stock portfolio created by ChatGPT is outperforming the top UK investment funds.
Could ChatGPT be the future of investing? Clive has left us, dear viewers. I do not know when he will return, but now I feel dead inside, so I must also leave.
Hey, I'm back. You can cut now.
Get out your calendars. It's time for Save the Date.
IB testing has officially started. This week, our seniors are testing in math and history, so wish them luck.
School Earth Day is coming up on May 11th. Make sure you know which your teacher you signed up with, and make sure to take care of our planet. Sometimes.
There's 3 weeks left. Hold on, friends. You're almost there.
That's all for this week's Save the Date.
Stay tuned for more student news next week. Today, we have a special segment made by a group of 10th graders. We are debuting Are You Smarter Than a Sage Teacher?
Where we see if our students or teachers know more about trivia.
And we'll jump right in.
Wah.
Hi, I'm your host, Oscar Hansen, and today we are seeing if SAGE students are in fact smarter than their teachers. Welcome to Are You Smarter Than a SAGE Teacher? You will have 2 minutes to answer as many questions as you possibly can. When that 2 minutes is over, you will be stopped. If you cannot answer a question, simply ask to skip the question and you can come back to it later.
3, 2, 1, go!
How many radians are in a circle round to the nearest hundredth? What's a radian?
6.28.
Kinetic energy?
These are big trivia questions.
Are you gonna ask me anything that's like
Yeah.
in the realm of what I know? Pass.
Oh, we should know this.
Who was the author of The People's History of the United States?
Howard Zinn.
Howard Zinn, okay. Who were the anchors for season 3 of Sage News? Brintley and Lucas?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, because it was Ian and...
It was Ian and Ben.
then
Ian and Ben. No, it was Grace
No,
and
but that was-
James.
that was
That was
second.
season 3. I think Ian and Ben did seasons 1.
Is it currently season 3? No.
14. How many days are in a fortnight? Isn't it like 15, 14?
Is it 14? 15.
Yeah. Which individual is mostly responsible for rigging of the 2022 Stage Olympics? They weren't.
Sky-
They weren't
Sky-
rigged.
Skylar
They weren't
Vine.
rigged.
Skylar
Snacks.
Vine.
Snacks. They weren't rigged.
Which?
It's the name of an object with another object that states character of the original object. Kind of mean a reference as a king or queen, like a metaphor. Max.
Oh. Is it adenine? Guanine? There's one that starts with a C.
What is McKenna's favorite animal?
A centaur.
Max.
Oh, Lily. The panda.
What do you call the fear of cats? Cataphobia. Max. Two trains are blah blah blah.
75. This is McKenna's.
What does Jean
I think it means Jermaine Dupree. The reference.
Oh, is it like Thug Gang or something?
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coping with us today, and we hope to see you next time. I'm your host, Oscar Hansen, and thank you for watching.
Our Frisbee team has some updates.
Let's see what they've been up to.
Okay, welcome back, guys. So this year, was another fantastic year at Ultimate Frisbee for the Sage team. We all have these cool little blue and green and other sagey color jerseys, and this is the 3rd year that I've been doing it. And I won't be here next year, but we've got lots of other cool players doing lots of stuff. So we're gonna talk with some of them now. And here's 2 of those players now. We've got Finn and Brendan. I've been playing for 2 years now.
I've also been playing for 2 years.
Yeah, I love the team building. It's a good way to get athletic out in the community. Yeah, it's just fun.
Yeah, also like Finn said, I really enjoyed the team. It's just a really fun sport to play, and especially this year, we've definitely improved. So it's made it way more enjoyable.
That's my plan for sure. I definitely hope to play into college. Definitely for sure.
Yeah, I believe I'll also continue playing Frisbee after high school because, again, it's a really fun sport, and I'll definitely be a way stronger player after my senior year. So, yeah.
Well, you guys hit it hard out there. Take that Frisbee and get pumping.
Okay.
And that's a wrap.
Are you recording?
I am recording.
Ooh, look at that. Do you want to do commentary?
Yeah, you should do commentary.
Okay. No, I think we should do it together.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, Brighton's going to pick up the disc in the back of the end zone. Wow, this is crazy. Can I call it an end zone? It's an end zone, whatever.
I think it's an end zone.
It's not like a goal. That would be wrong.
Okay, and the count has started. No, it hasn't actually.
Alan's going to cut in.
And
nice
he's looking
cut
for
there.
he's looking
Not
for there.
able to get him.
Cut in. We got
to get it across to Lily instead.
knocked
Some
out
nice
of the
defense
air.
There. They're going to have to bring it
That
back out,
was-
though. It is inside the end zone, I'm pretty sure. Actually, maybe it's not. Okay, I guess they don't think it is. Oh, it was just a little bit.
And it's back.
This is wonderful.
Oh,
good
and wonderful
opportunity
flick.
there, and
Oh, that
there's
is a catch.
score.
That is the first point for
It's
their
officially
team.
4-1.
4-1.
4-1.
4-1.
I understand how to say scores.
Thanks, Frisbee team.
Last but not least, we have a segment about the Sage DC trip.
Now I must ask, who's updating their C?
Mount Vernon's beautiful. You have the Potomac. You have Maryland. You have a hill with a wall, so don't roll down because you might hit the wall. They have His house, there's no shutters. They're being painted right now. We just traveled through. We got to see the, what are they called?
The bed where you died.
No, but in the melting pots? No, the neti pots?
No, not the neti pots. The chamber pots.
Chamber pots, where you'd have to go do your business, and then the slaves would have to take care of that in the morning, which sounds awful.
What do you think about Mount Vernon?
It's I guess. If I had to rate it out of a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say 8.5.
Pretty cool. Maryland. It's a very significant historical area, although it is very hot and there's very little shade, so that kind of put a damper on it, but overall I enjoyed it very much.
I love Mount Vernon. I would love to live here actually, as long as they had air conditioning. It's a beautiful view here. I really liked the bed style actually, but I don't want to stay in the bed that George Washington died in. They did change the sheets though, I asked. So, yeah.
And now for a returning fan favorite segment. Messages! Hosted by none other than our favorite lovely senior.
Today's question is, if you could go to prom with anyone, who would it be?
Take it away. Take it away, Ben.
Hey Sagers, and welcome back to IB Messages with your friend Ben. Today we're going to be asking people, if you could take anyone in the world to prom, who would it be? Let's go.
If you could take anyone in the world to prom, who would it be?
Martin Luther King Jr.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Rango. From Rango.
I think this guy.
Weezer.
All of them.
Anyone.
Anyone? You know the lizard?
Yeah.
I'll show you. I've got him on my phone everywhere. It's literally all on my camera roll. It's Rango.
What is it, Rango?
It's Rango. You know from the movie Rango.
Myself.
Weezer.
Okay.
Oh, I'll take Barack Obama. He'd be a great dinner companion, and he can dance. He's got moves. He can sing. He would take the pressure off of me in dancing. Yeah, he wears a tan too. He's been like unbuttoning his shirt down to here now that he's not president anymore. We can maybe go windsurfing afterwards.
I would say my wife, but I'm already taking her to prom. So I would say probably Bill Clinton.
I feel like I'm not allowed to say. I mean, that's a tall drink of water there. I mean, that question's pretty darn difficult.
Huh?
I mean, if it was anyone, like really, really anyone that I really wanted to. He's too old for me, though. Mr. Calderon. I mean, I would just have to take him. I mean, I just love him, like down to the bone. I would, of course, take him to prom. But if I had to settle for someone like around my own age, Aiden Hartley. The Dow.
The Dow? Can you take the Dow to prom?
How can you not?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Mama go.
I would ask Taylor Swift
Rango! 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 Rango!
That's all for this week's episode of Sage News.
I'm Alistair.
I'm Aiden.
And I'm Alistair.
And I'm out. And I'm Aiden.
And that's a lettuce wrap.
And that's a that's a lettuce wrap. I don't
Ezra
want
was
to be here
shirtless in this
anymore.
episode.
I don't want to be here anymore.
You're supposed to... He just quit on air.
Today's question is, if you could go... If you... I did it